Friday, and welcome back to the Friday Night Flipline Podcast. Playing Flipline on a Friday night, yeah. So, last week we talked about the fan-made games in the fandom. Now, earlier this week, I kind of gave you guys a hint of what we were going to talk about, which was the creativity that the fans has shown in the forum. However, we decided to switch it up a bit, and we're going to talk about retro flipline games, from the good old classic days. And so, to put in some, I guess, retro terminology, I'm going to call this episode Radical Restaurants. So, one thing about this episode is that we actually have some guests. Finally, you guys have been asking me for guests for a while now, and we finally got them. So we have Mr. NinjaMatt, Alfredo and friends.
Hi! Greg, out the way! Sorry about that, Greg's here.
And we have Ethan is Hot, which, after searching Instagram, is Ethan Mayer. So, glad to have all these...
Hello, people! This is my first time being here.
Awesome. Alright. So, we're going to set the ground running real quick. Now, a lot of you guys may have different interpretations on what constitutes as a retro gameria. For me, at least, I consider it to be the games before the holidays. So, like, from the original pizzeria to hot doggeria. So we might be in that area, but we might expand a little bit. Remember, it is a podcast, it is a discussion, so it can go either way. Anything can happen. So, yeah, do any of you three want to start us off?
I'll start off.
Alright, we got Alfredo here.
Okay, so my favorite flipline game of all times, this is going to be like in the holidays, so this is like, Donadoria is one of my favorite games because, well, it starts hard. The build station with the icing, it starts off as hard, but once you like get to it, it gets more easier. So it's like Sushiria and Mocharia to go, but except it's like in Sushiria you have to like cut into 8 equal pieces with the mouse. In Mocharia, it's hard for like new players, so it's basically like that.
Oh, okay. And I think you said Donadoria was one of your favorites. Now,
yeah,
Sushi...
Donadoria and Donadoria to go.
Yeah. Since you guys were talking about Sushiria in terms of difficulty, I have played both the PC version a little bit and the to-go version of Sushiria. And yes, I will say, guys, that the PC version of Sushiria, with like the mouse controls and all that, especially if you were to play on a laptop, like how I did, it is challenging. And as you may know, they really dumbed down the difficulty in to go.
Yeah,
Perfect Days are kind of easy to get.
Yeah, it's so difficult on laptop.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, I can see that Donadoria is actually difficult. Actually, on both versions, it can also be difficult on the mobile version, like the PC version as well. So I think Donadoria goes both ways. No, yeah?
Donadoria is not difficult for me on the mobile version because in the mobile version it's more easier. Like instead of like the donut will just go down on the thing, so it will be perfect. So Flipline actually fixed that on the mobile version.
Yeah.
Well, with the upgrades, it made it easier on the PC version.
Yeah. Actually, in general, in my opinion, I think like no matter what version is always easier with the upgrades. That's why when you first start the game, you kind of start off slow. You get stressed out more because you don't have like all those boosts or those alarm upgrades, and like the other upgrades are like game specific to rely on. What was I gonna say? No, my mind just went blank for a minute there. Whoops, it happens. But yeah.
Nikki, what was your favorite game?
Oh, my favorite game? Oh, okay. Well, since I mainly played the mobile versions, for the longest time, I have always said that my favorite gameria was Papa's Takamiya HD. Mainly because, you go back to the sneak peeks. For Papa's Takamiya HD, you kind of see like all the new stuff Flipline added to the mobile game areas. Like we had the specials, we had the stickers, and come on, guys, when any other time did you see a Flipline remake a game and put in like an entire new station? Like,
Well, Scuba to Go, they updated the graphics and like the engine.
well, yeah, those are like some of the little ones. But come on, Takamiya. I mean, a new station when they first announced it, or when they did the
Exactly.
sneak
Like
peeks. I
before,
mean,
it had 3 stations. Like you got your order, cook, and build. Then they added chips because tacos and chips have a great combination to it.
whoa,
Yeah, it wasn't
yeah.
even in the original. Because in the original, you only have 3 stations. You have the order station.
Okay,
You have the build station.
yeah.
Can I tell you guys my favorite PC game?
Yeah, what is your favorite PC game, Mr.
My
NinjaMatt?
favorite PC game, because I had a lot of memories, was Wingeria. I don't know why. I remember staying up like really late to play the game.
Which game was it again?
Wingeria on the PC.
Oh, Wingeria. Yeah. Speaking of Wingeria, since it's Friday Night
It's one of the
Flipline.
hardest games. I've tried doing a walkthrough on it, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna get filled on everything, so I just keep that scrapped.
Yeah.
For mine, my favorite game's got to be the Freezeria because the original and HD didn't have a lot, but when the Go came in, they added a lot more syrups, a lot more mix-ins, and a lot more toppings, even more whipped creams and all that.
Yeah, and the thing is that when you're ready to go, it doesn't have holidays. Like nowadays, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. And you think about it, it's because of the holidays that a lot of the newer gamerias have like a lot of ingredients. Freeze Ready to Go
like
didn't
the
have any holidays.
They have it's like Starlight Barbecue, Mardi Gras, Halloween, Christmas, Big Top Carnival, and Maple Mornings, and etc.
Yeah. Freeze Ready to Go, you didn't have any of that.
I want to say the longest holidays that ever been there is most likely Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's because they've all been there.
Yeah. But
can I tell you guys how Freezer to Go would be really good?
Yeah.
It's if they added holidays and like the new engine that they had Scooperia. That would be like the best combo.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that about these retro Flipline games is that they do have a lot of potential to be, I guess, loved again. That it could be remade. Flipline can bring some of the newer elements like holidays and special. Like I could see specialty Sundays, specialty burgers. You've seen burger specials over at like fancy restaurants, like let's say Red Robin or something like that.
Or McDonald's.
Or McDonald's, yeah, even McDonald's. Like that once, I forgot what the name of the burger. I think it was called like Smokehouse.
The Travis Scott burger. The Travis Scott burger.
The Travis Scott. Well, okay, yeah. I guess we can say Travis Scott.
Remember in Dunkin' Donuts they had the spider donut for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's like Donaria there.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Let's not forget to mention that McDonald's. I heard because I got their app. They're collabing with Boy Bananas BTS. So they're having their meal and coming in around May 26th, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely. McDonald's have some good stuff. Heard they got some.
Also, did you guys try the KFC chicken donut sandwich? It feels like you're in Papa's Donaria and Papa's Wingeria and Cheeseria all in one.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually never tried. I actually never tried that sandwich. I actually never tried that sandwich. I seen commercials on it because
they're not kosher for my religion.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. As of today,
sorry to cut you off, Mickey.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be that strict. It's a discussion, so it happens. So wait, you said because of your religion, do you have like a specific food diet? I know this is going off topic, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, like it has to have like a certain certification. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Just look it up.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about our first experiences with these retro gamerias. Now, if you are like me, you probably played these Gamerias at school. Like not even at home.
Yes, I
probably
did.
at school.
I do.
Elementary school, middle school, probably in the computer lab or your computer class. And if you have one of those teachers that let you go on cool math, because I know I did, that let you go on cool math games, after you done your work. And I wasn't the only one.
Okay,
I have
guys,
seen
remember
other people.
The Easter egg in pizzeria?
Yeah, like
You
the original
remember it?
pizzeria,
The almost Papa
burgeria.
thing? That was
Yeah.
so awesome. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was.
You would change your name to Almost Papa, you would get Papa Louie like the next day.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Almost Papa hack trick for
Yeah,
the original
it's-
pizzeria. Yeah.
It's the video that I watched before.
I wish they added that in the new game.
Yeah.
Well, not like in the newer games, but like maybe like in like the old games that don't have holidays. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and to be honest, it was a pretty cool Easter egg. However, I will say that I have met some people that actually 100%ed the original pizzeria, and what I mean by 100%, I mean like all Go customers, that type of stuff. And they didn't even use the code. They think of the code as being like for the week, So, but I mean that's just me. I just thought it was a cool
so
Easter
long.
egg.
Oh yeah, last year I saw like a COVID-19 edition of Papa's Pizzeria, a COVID-19 edition.
Oh, I mean, I saw a COVID-19 edition of Pablo's Bakeria. You remember April Fool's last year?
Yeah, April Fools. Also
April
on the
Fools.
holidays.
Only that was real. That was epic.
Yeah.
With
That
the,
was actually
with
my
the masks and all that.
And I know it's a trick. They're not gonna prank me.
Yeah.
I wish they added the April Fool's joke they made to it this month, like this year. It'll be
Mhm.
such a good game.
Yeah.
And Flipline didn't even added the April Fool's Tim outfit, the Bakeria mask thing. They didn't even
Yes.
add it in Papa Louie Pow's.
I don't think they did.
It's like COVID doesn't exist over there. Their little studio. Where we have
The only,
to accept for
the
wearing
only
the mask.
thing that existed here for COVID is Raleigh, but I kept on saying like Raleigh is actually a dentist or a surgeon.
Well, I never took the time to research Raleigh's actual profession, so I mean, I'm clueless. I
Do
don't
they have
really know.
a flip deck or whatever it's called?
Well,
Yeah, flip decks are basically it's these cards that you actually get, like the characters have their information search for what they like and don't like.
basically
They
a
also have
miniature
that thing
wiki.
in the wiki.
Yeah, a miniature wiki, basically.
Now that's interesting, right there, me. But I feel like Raleigh, if Raleigh was actually wearing a mask and doesn't have like a job that requires a mask
Mhm.
to like wear at, I gotta say he must be the one that knows about COVID.
Probably,
Yeah.
Now
because
let's talk
COVID's
about-
getting worse.
Oh,
exactly.
really?
And let's talk about the very first Flipline game they ever made. Papa's
Okay,
Pizzeria.
Yeah,
the
Papa's
first Flipline game was actually it was about like an arrow and it had like a meteor thing.
Oh,
Okay.
guys,
I
do
think
you-
what it
do you
means
remember
is-
Jack Smith. I remember playing that.
Yeah.
You guys remember Jack Smith? Oh
Mhm.
my, that was such a good game.
Hope they port
yeah,
Jack
And then
Smith.
the Kree Cruiser to
Flipline, if you're
Papa's.
listening, you better port Jack Smith. You better port the Papa Louie platformers. People are gonna pay good money for that, and you know it. Yeah, you hear Alfredo?
Papa's Jack Smith-eria.
Yeah, Papa's Jack Smith-eria,
It should be
exactly.
called Jack Smith to go. That's it.
Or Papa's steak to go.
A lot of
Ooh,
people
that'd
have
be
been
good.
thinking that the next game is Papa's Steakeria. Come on, because the Papa's Next Chefs, and you look on their website. I noticed this today. You look on their website because they kind of like, I guess, redesigned the icons since like Flash is like no more. The bottom right, the one on the very bottom right, it had like question marks, I guess, in place of a game. So that kind of gave an indication that another game is coming. And for some reason, a lot of people have been speculating that it's gonna be Steakeria. I have seen like a lot
Or
of
Sliceria that's actually made by Flipline.
what? Yeah, what?
Sliceria.
Yeah, what if?
Sliceria? What food would that be? That's kind of not. It doesn't sound like a food. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
You know what I
here's
mean? Like Sliceria is like cakes.
well, yes. So Sliceria, it isn't a new concept, guys. You guys have seen my post on Sliceria, the fan made game made by Rudy. And yes, it is based off of cakes, like cake slices. Like search up Public
Can you
Sliceria to
actually
go.
like play it? The Sliceria to go?
No. The only thing that you will find is like sneak peeks, like unofficial sneak peeks, because technically it's a fan made. No, I have talked to Rudy before about this game, and if I can find what he said, let me go to my thread here. Let me see if I can find Rudy, because I remember talking to him about Sliceria. I do remember asking him if he was gonna release a game, and I don't remember where he said it, but I think he told me that he didn't have any plans. Yeah, I told him out of curiosity, is this game, I'm talking about Sliceria, is this game going to be released? And he said nope, but I guess we have plans on actually developing the game, and he actually told me that he had an entire Discord server dedicated to Sliceria. It's like with him and the other programmers and coders that are involved in the making. I thought Rudy was doing the Sliceria by himself. I thought it was purely him. I didn't know that there was like an entire team that was gonna develop it, but I don't know if he's actually going to release Sliceria. But I will say they did, well, not Rudy, but like someone else did release Rameneria, which was another fan made game. It was kind of like based off the Pastaria, at least with the whole cooking station.
I wish.
I remember seeing I've seen a YouTube video about another fan made game known as Papa's Rameneria. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it on the Flipline Wiki server.
Yeah. That's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. And even though it was fan made, whoever was responsible with the coding, they did a good job. I mean, I never played it. Yes, unpopular opinion, I never played Rameneria, but I have seen videos on it, and
either.
It looked well done. So I will say that
they should make Superia with ramen instead, so it can combine both.
Superia was actually another idea that people thought. Same goes for Saladeria.
That makes more sense, right? With ramen also as an like option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, of course, we know how from like when Papa's Pizzeria was at first, like it showed how it used to look like. Then when HD2Go came out, they improved it a lot. Added another system known as Joy. For some reason, I feel like Roy and Joy, or in her case, Ninja, I feel like they're like brother and sister for some reason.
Yeah.
They are actually brother and sisters on the flip deck.
Yeah. It was either brother or sisters or cousins. I know they're related. And wait, if I remember correctly, I think Papa Louie...
I think it's brother.
I think Papa Louie is their uncle. I believe. I know Papa Louie is related to them. I think it's their uncle. Yes, guys, I should know this. I play Papa Louie games a lot. I know I should know this, guys, okay? Then you guys are in the comments telling me, oh my god, Papa Louie is not is you don't even know his uncle? Hey, I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to the flip decks that often, okay? Don't cancel me.
Do you guys know that?
Yeah, me either. I never collected one in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you guys know that Alberto and Penny was actually dating? Penny and Alberto?
Yeah, Penny and Alberto, yeah.
They're actually dating, I think.
They actually are, just like Scarlett and Rudy.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I know there've been speculations of
when I was playing, I remember playing Papa's Donaria, and for some reason, I always thought Scooter was a guy, but was actually a girl. Like, that got me confused.
What is wrong with you? Scooter is actually a girl.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay. I made those mistakes too. I once thought Scooter was a boy too. I once thought that Scooter was a boy. I once thought that Grammy was a girl. Wait, no, hold on.
Because of their shape.
Oh, yeah.
Their bodies.
Well, yes.
You can tell
but I never looked. I never looked.
You know what I mean?
I never looked down at those areas. I just.
Well, look at Naomi. Look at her.
Well, I mean, yes. Well, Naomi. It's obvious that she's a girl, Grammy, I didn't know she was a boy, or he was a boy, or I didn't know Scooter was a girl.
I don't know what just happened.
Okay, let's get back to the topic at hand. Question.
Yeah, what happened?
Remember, it's a podcast, it's a discussion. We do have a topic, but like I said, guys, it can go anywhere. So, yeah. Now, let me pose a question. What was your first mobile gameria? Not your first PC gameria, your first mobile gameria. For me,
I have one.
Okay, you go first.
Wingewear HD.
Wingewear,
But I don't know if it counts, but...
Yes. When I mean mobile gameria, I mean like gamerias that you play on like your phone or tablet or your iPod or
Yeah, the HD Wingewear. That was my first one.
Yeah, HD and to go counts. For me, it was Freeze Ray HD. And to you
For
guys,
me, it was Papa's Hot Doggeria HD.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's gotta be the Papa's Burgeria HD to go.
The OG. And to give you guys some perspective, when I first played Freezeria HD, this was when the only HD apps on the store were Burgeria HD, Freezeria HD, and Wingeria HD. Okay, there was no Cupcakeria HD or Takomi HD. This was like, I don't remember. It was like 2014 when I first played Freezeria HD. So we're talking about like almost 6 to 7 years ago. So yeah, a long time. It's to the point that Cupcakery HD is already nostalgic, at least for me, because I remember playing it, a long time ago. And yes,
and with
guys,
your sister Danella.
Yes, back then, guys.
I know his sister.
What?
I actually don't remember. I actually don't know you. I don't think I was subscribed to you.
Yeah. So for you, have you seen my channel like way back, like 2017, 2018 when I first started? And you see a server name like Daniela or something like that. That was my sister. I don't do that anymore. I actually use the actual game's, I guess, default workers, preferably the males. That's just my taste. Okay, I'm not being sexist or anything like that. But
the only
nowadays,
Papa's game that you never use the default male is me.
Yeah, that is true. For Mokaria, I did use Alfredo. And
Nick, I have an idea. Oh, sorry, after you finish.
Yeah, and guys, in case you're wondering about the Mokaria streams, I know I haven't done one in a while. I felt like I think I took a bit of a too long of a break that I think traction on Mokaria began to die down. I don't know when I'm going to bring back the Mokaria to go streams. I mean, yes, I did finish the game, but I mean, there's still the post game. I only did 2 post game streams, guys, and I don't even remember what rank I'm on. Still like
you're actually on rank 70 something.
Was that how I ended the second post game stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I say my idea real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So for the next gameria like to go, me and Nikki switch custom workers. I should make him and you should make me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good idea.
Just minus blue hair.
So wait. So are you talking about for the next one? I make you my server and you make me your server, or your driver or whatever.
Yeah, and then we stream like I join your stream. That has to be a good idea.
Oh.
Like he makes you in his game, and then you make him in your game.
Yeah.
And the next
like the worker will be me, and then for you the worker will be you. No, I mean the server will be you.
Oh,
like
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you guys are working together.
Yeah, we wanted it. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, I'm just noticing something, y'all.
Yeah.
Since we joined back in our call, look what look what the date says. It shows December 31st, 1969.
Oh, December 31st.
1969? Wait,
okay.
Is it 420? No, never mind.
No, that was it. Like, my sister, because due to my new Wi-Fi, like, she was hoping it could be, like, the number 69 or 420, since, like, 420, I was thinking of that. And when I felt like yelling at my widow, I'd be like, happy 420! Yeah!
Yeah.
Wow, so wonderful.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
What else do we talk about? I don't really know.
Well, we talk about our first to-go games and our favorite PC Papa's games.
Our favorite PC. Yeah, we haven't talked about that. We're going to try to keep it retro, but forgive us if we go a bit towards the modern side.
Okay, guys. Favorite to-go game
I think we should
with
do
the
modern here.
Favorite to-go game scoop.
It's before the create a customer, so it's like before create your customer in the to-go eras.
Okay, that's pretty retro. So
Yeah, it is.
So
you don't see the Flipline's shoes in the to-go.
Okay. I guess I'll start with my favorite to-go.
It was Pizzeria Burger with. I can't talk.
Yeah.
I forgot which one didn't have it.
Oh, okay. And so I guess I'll start with my favorite to-go game. I'm gonna try to keep it retro if I can. I think I'm gonna say Freezeria to go. And actually, I think Freezeria to go was my first to-go game as well. And the reason why Freezeria to go is one of my favorites is, despite its age, is that it still has a lot of good stuff. Like, come on, like I said, guys, we talked about the ingredients.
Yeah,
it has a lot of ingredients.
I remember now.
Yeah, it has a lot of ingredients.
It was in like 2016 or something. 2017. I forgot what was it.
Okay. But
and it was. I heard it was like pretty high, and a minute amount of downloads. Like you made top 3, I think, or top 10. No, that's very good. Like, I could just download it again and play it again.
Are you talking about Freezeria to go?
Yes, sir, Nikki.
Yeah, I could too.
Yeah, Freezeria.
Yeah, Freezeria to go is a classic. I mean, I still can't believe that they were able to fit that many ingredients, given that there were no holidays. So those ingredients were like year round and was suitable.
Like, give like Freezeria a chance. Like, give like the holidays. Like the holidays should be in Freezeria or actually some holidays.
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Like Flipline, if you make holidays for Freezeria to go, and you make St. Patty's Day, people are gonna want to see Shamrock Shake. Let's be honest. McDonald's Shamrock Shake for St. Patty's Day for Freezeria. Could happen. Yeah. I wish it would happen. But I think at this point, Flipline is still focused on the future, which is more original to-go games. We already got Mocharia to go, and I think they have another one planned.
I think they will eventually maybe make the old ones if they run out of ideas. They might make the old ones like updated.
Yeah.
They might probably make the old ones, or they might make the new ones, because they usually do that after the tournament of the Papa's Next Chefs.
Well, yeah. I think that's... Well, I don't know if they're developing the new Gameria right now, and they're like really early into development. I don't know if they started yet, but I think like shortly after Papa's Next Chefs, or I guess
what KCP. Do you guys think will win? Obviously, Nikki wants Hacky Zach.
Yeah, my favorite customer is Hacky Zach. I love String Boy.
Oh, my favorite customer is Boopsy and Bill.
Boopsy and Bill. That's an interesting one. Ventriloquism.
I don't know who's my favorite character. I really don't understand.
I'll say my favorite customer has got to be Papa Louie, because even though he comes in last, like at rank 65.
Yeah, rank 65 is that's the rank that he always comes in after each Papa's game.
Yeah.
But I think in Cupcake
to go, he came 57, I think.
Oh.
57, right?
Yeah, but like nowadays, the standard is like rank 65 for Papa Louie, rank 66 for the Better Than Papa rank, where the game basically resets the holidays all the way back to the first holiday. And I think...
and also, like, some customers that have it in a year before Papa Louie, they'll be in there after him, which is surprising.
Yeah, actually, since you guys know me, you guys know I use a lot, like, during the main game, I use a lot of speed strats. So, like, the point specials and the, customer coupons to the...
tips special.
Yeah.
The tips, I used the tips in the beginning.
Yeah.
For me, my strategy would be to complete the special I'm putting on and move on to the next one I unlock. Now that and then for me, I think what I'm going to use is a plus customer star. Like if you're like a customer 3 stars, boom, bronze, silver, gold.
Yeah.
For me and Nikki,
for my strategy is that I use all of the specials and then just move on to the next special, and then give the customer coupons for the special, and then just use the stickers for the next customers for the closures. I left the stickers there if needed.
All right.
Speaking of specials in Mocha to Go, I got 190%. I think.
Oh, nice! I think I got that one. I think I got that one too. I still haven't got the 200
rank 63. I'm almost done.
Yeah, Alfredo, you told me that you're on Sugarplex Film Fest, so yeah, you guys just need 2 more ranks on La Papalui, and actually 2 more ranks till the ending. You're getting really close, man.
I'm so far away. I look
spoiler alert, let me know what the ending is. It's just a movie film.
Well, yeah.
They did the same thing with I want to say with Papa's. I want to say like the Papa's. It was some type of other game, but I don't remember. But they had like the thing with the wedding. Papa's Pastaria.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys looked at my videos like a long time ago, I privated them now. But it was a video I used to do Cheeseria like on the PC, like a few episodes. I remember that when I was really little, like 11 or something.
Mhm.
And Blue Shower RP is missing out everything.
Yeah, I haven't seen Blue Shower RP in a long time. I think he kind of lost interest.
The way he talks is so like soothing. I don't know why.
Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here,
everyone,
and today
Blue
we're gonna
Shadow
play
RP
Papa's
here.
Gematria to Go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? It's surprising that they did like Flipline decided to do Papa's next ship, even though Feels Like Slash is gone. Cause I remember Happy Wheels. I remember playing that, and they show Slash is now gone and all that, but they're still alive, which I'm surprised though.
Do you guys remember Simpson or whatever it's called?
Yeah, Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson.
I don't know what happened to her. I think she died.
No, I don't think Simpson died. I think some rumors speculate that she broke her laptop. And I think it got fixed by now, but I don't think she just went back. I don't think she's dead, though. I highly doubt
I'm pretty sure she has a phone, though, so why can't you play it on her phone?
Yeah, why can't you just play the to-go games and just use that instead of using her laptop and then breaking it in the first place and then buying a phone?
I used to think she was a robot, I promise you, when I was little, because she was so good at it, the games.
But that's not for to mention about how like the to-go games, they used to be 99 cents, but then some of the newer ones are now to $1.99. I don't know what's going on. Like
the $1.99 is actually $2.99.
That's the HD games.
Yeah, HD is $2.99.
To go is $1.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be. You guys remember? They used to be 99 cents.
Yeah.
Like, why did they raise that to $1.99?
I have no idea why with Cupcake Read to Go they raised the price.
Steak and Jake, whatever it was called. Remember that?
Yeah, Steak and Jake. They actually made an Easter egg for Papa's. Is that Yippee? One of the cows is Yippee from Papa's Pancakeria.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
All right, and
speaking of Papa's Pancakeria, let's just remember this: that in the PC version, you need to be on rank 15 in order to unlock the drink station. But then in HD to Go, they just automatically it was unlocked already, which is surprising.
I
had no idea why they made that decision, but I think it kind of made sense.
What's the topic now? Like, what are we gonna be talking about now?
Well, keep in mind this whole podcast was about like the retro games, and we talked plenty about that. And NinjaMatt, I don't know if you need to head out because we have talked for over half an hour.
Yeah, now that's the longest because the first podcast
was like 15 minutes.
Spotify right now on my TV, it shows the first one was like 10 minutes, the second one was 21 minutes, and the third one's like at least a half hour. So should tell me an all day. Like I don't know how is it.
I will tell you that that once it gets published, I know it's gonna be at least half an hour. I know that. In fact,
I don't know how long it will take for the podcast to be I forgot to press and follow for that.
Yeah.
Now it's added to my library.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not an hour already.
I know what I was wondering.
And I don't know how long it will take it to be on Spotify, but YouTube was pretty easy and for out like our podcast.
That's why I always post my videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nick, you wanna know what I was wondering?
Yeah.
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 How come I'm your first mod if I wasn't like a first subscriber? That's what I wonder.
I think it's because you're like in his streams and you're like pretty nice to him, and then that's why he made you a modder.
Yeah, I think I asked him, can I have moderator thing? I don't remember. It was in
Yeah, that sounds like an important role to have.
It was in 2017 when you were a mod.
No, I think it was 2018.
Yeah, okay, there was no way it could be 2017, because keep in mind, August of 2017, that was when I did my first Papa Louie game.
And you didn't have 1,000 subscribers to live stream anyway.
Well, yeah.
Right? So.
Well, I don't think you need that many subscribers to live stream. I didn't really start live streaming until like...
Wait, you did a Papa's movie?
No, I think it was 2019. Yeah, that's what it was, 2019.
Yeah.
And so remember when I was in Israel?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think it was 2019 when I first streamed. Before that, it was just normal videos.
It was... I don't know what game it was. Donut Arena. Yeah, Donut Arena, I think. Oh, no, the one before that.
Yeah, I think...
And that's where I found Nicky's channel. In 2019, in November, I found his Cheeseria stream.
Nice. And even...
I subscribed to him.
That's also not to mention that he also did sneak peeks, and I don't know what game they're gonna have, but hopefully the sneak is good. And this is because when I saw that Rico's Chili Ready to Go, and was like, nice try, y'all. Nice try, so like, you didn't give me this year.
Yeah.
And like a lot of other people were doing as well. Like, ever heard of Bendy Ink Machine? Mm-hmm. Well, the studios, the creator of that game, just had to pull off a fake Netflix trailer of a new Netflix original series. Yeah. But they didn't even get me.
Mm-hmm.
My picture would be like rated R or something. Like, I would probably like jump a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just like the April Fool's prank of the TV show Papa Louie's Adventures.
I still remember that one April Fool's prank where they actually showed
Wally?
Well, not Wally, but like Papa's Taco Mia, but like an actual real life Papa's Taco Mia, like in their hometown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I think one time I actually looked up Papa's Taco Mia on Google Maps to see if I can find it. Unfortunately, I didn't. Long story short.
Yeah, once again, that's basically non-canon in real life. But it is canon in the Flipline world.
Yeah.
In the Amphibian world and Disney world and Smile Murphy world.
Yeah. All right. I think we pretty much milked this topic dry, so...
yeah, if only they're like a lot more like, oh, you know what? We should talk about our favorite like little like ingredients that we unlocked in our to-go games and
whatnot. Yeah, throughout the to-go games, the ingredients.
Wait, our favorite what?
The ingredients.
You know, like all of them we have unlocked so far and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like all the game retro, and of course let's do the modern one as well because they're part of the family as well.
Okay.
And surprisingly, North Korea has got to be the only one that has to go, and they decided to do a Flash because Flash was dead. But I don't know how they're doing Papa's Next Chef. I think they might be doing it to go, but we never had an HD game in a long time.
Yeah, I think ever since they did the whole Universal thing with Donadoria, I think was pretty clear that they were going to stop doing the HD games. I think it was going to be like to go from here on out because let's be honest, there was no point in any more HD games if the new to-go games were Universal, in which it can actually adapt to the screen size of your tablet, whereas the older games, it didn't really fit the whole screen. So, I mean,
okay,
I will say I do miss the HD games because it had better mechanics. Like I liked how the HD.
Ethan, can I ask you a question, guys?
Yeah, I actually liked how the HD games.
Who do you think will win the guess the number thing? Me or Nikki?
Ooh, I mean, I chose a pretty good number. I don't know what number you chose. I chose a pretty good number.
No.
And
like,
I didn't think. And I don't know I know if that's like on the Discord thing, but I haven't heard about it much. Like I'm just chilling now.
Yeah, just chilling on Discord.
Plus,
okay.
I made this What? Going off topic for a bit. I'm just going off topic for a bit. I actually made this month known as Anime April, where you watch like anime like every single day and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're pretty good, I'm on a roll.
Uh-huh.
To find
I
anime
hope
these
I can
days.
host the next tournament.
Okay.
The next tournament of the contest in the Flipline Studios fan club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have been there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can. I don't know. You can ask for a chance. I don't know if you already did that, but I don't know.
All right.
Okay, let's not talk that in the middle of this.
Okay. I think that.
Nikki, how long will it take for the our little episode to be on Spotify and Apple Podcast?
Okay, so well, last time I tried, so thankfully once I put it into the feed for Spotify, it only took like a few minutes. However, with Apple Podcasts, it kind of took like 2 hours to like update. Yeah, but I will do the best I can to have it out as soon as possible.
Do you think it's gonna be tonight, or it'll take too long?
And I can do it tonight, but I mean, do you want me to release this episode tonight?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Don't you have to?
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm keeping this in the podcast. People are gonna be confused, but all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you hear that, guys? If you follow Spotify and Apple Podcasts, who knows? You might get access to the episodes a day early, maybe. That's what it was last time. You guys follow Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Last week, the episodes actually did come out on those two platforms on Thursday instead of Friday. So because I thought it was gonna take longer, so I put it in the feed, in advance. But they put it up faster than I thought. So yeah.
Wow, almost 45 minutes. The other one was like 21.
And
yeah, this
I
is
don't
double.
know how, but apparently, let's talk about how before we came up with the name on this channel, which I'm gonna pull up now. Whoops, I mistyped. Like, so for some reason, I'm glad you chose Friday Night Flipline because someone, like the majority put it up as Slipknot fanboys. I don't think that's a good name for it, so Friday Night Flipline was the second best choice.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. When I did the poll on YouTube, more people did choose Flipline fanboys. Let me see if I can pull up the poll
Thursday Night Flipline now.
Thursday Night Flipline. Well, probably not entirely. I'm probably still going to release these episodes on Fridays. Yeah, like, see, out of 128 votes, 61% wanted Flipline fanboys and 18% wanted Friday Night Flipline. However, when I did the poll on Discord, more people wanted Friday Night Flipline than Flipline fanboys. And I guess maybe to make it easier for me for scheduling, I guess I just chose Friday Night Flipline because the name suggests, it's going to be every Friday, which puts some structure on it. So, yeah, I think that's why.
What time do you think it will be released tomorrow?
So I'm probably going to, put it into YouTube before, but probably going to have the time set for 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So, like, what time is it for you right now, NinjaMatt? 9:31?
Yeah.
So for you and Ethan it's probably gonna come out at 8 p.m. tomorrow. For me, it's gonna come out for 7. I'm gonna have it set for 7 my time, and then that means for Alfredo, it's probably gonna come out 5 p.m. your time, since you're 2 hours behind me. Okay, and
yeah, me and Nick are the only ones at the same time zone.
Yeah, and I guess
I have to wait until Saturday night though to watch it.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
I mean, actually, so on that token, should I release it on YouTube first and then Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or release it on?
Yeah, I think YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Because
YouTube will make it easier.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube will make it easier so that the viewers can watch, even the Amphibia fans, Milo Murphy fans, and Grisanti fans, etc.
All right, so I'm probably going to have this released on YouTube first, and then after it's released on YouTube, I'm going to put it on the feed, and then we're going to see how long it takes for Spotify and Apple Podcasts to update their list. Hopefully not that long.
What time tomorrow on YouTube?
So
in the afternoon?
So for you, NinjaMatt, for you, is going to come out at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
So yeah, well, I'm gonna try to have a
So me and
schedule.
Ethan.
Yeah, for you it's 8 p.m. Eastern. For me is 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. So since we're talking about the podcast, I think this is a good stopping point. I mean, we're already over 40 minutes, which is a great improvement. So
Yeah, it
guys, I
is.
just
Yeah.
wanna
Unless you broke a record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we broke the record of the
Yeah.
streams.
we broke the record. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining in on this, I guess, guest-filled episode. I'm glad to have NinjaMatt, Alfredo, and Ethan be here as guests. And for episode number 4, I do have plans to bring in other guests as well. I do have some people
Like Noli,
probably
Latest,
Noel,
Clayton.
Oliver, and I think this girl, I wouldn't say girl, I don't know who, but this person from the Attic server, Tuesday, that person wanted to be in this episode, but as you can tell, the guest spots were already filled. But I did say that person could be in the 4th one, so maybe there's a good chance that might happen. All right, so guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, see you soon.